this is Josh with DropTheBeat SD, and we're here at the Dorado Cocktail Lounge downtown for the monthly Bajaton event. And today we're talking to Mr. Vega and DJ Saab of Sazon Booya. And they just released a fantastic new EP, and they've come to town tonight to play. So I was wondering, what was it that made you guys start playing Moombahton? I mean, you were both DJs on your own before that. I mean, why Moombahton?
Well, basically, when I met Josh, we wanted to experiment with some sort of electronic form of fusion with Latin sounds, and we created a song called Julia. It was around like 115 and 120 BPM. It really wasn't working out, and I heard Diplo play a Munchi track at Electric Zoo, which was called La Brasileña Está Montada. And I don't know, I went back to Josh and I said, hey man, I heard this track and I started getting into this genre. It's called Moombahton. Why don't we like slow it down a bit and incorporate those elements from that genre into this track? So we did, and then I just randomly sent it to Dave Nada. He loved it and he put it on his SoundCloud, and it got over like 100 hits in like less than an hour or something. That's pretty much how it went.
How did it feel to find success so quickly?
I mean, you can't really like, it's hard to really go into anything in life with high expectations, especially in the music industry. We weren't expecting anything out of it, honestly. I mean, Josh didn't even know I sent the track to Dave. And then once that happened and we realized that people liked our sound, we had to come up with a name. So I think I sent him a text like 2 days later. I said, hey man, I think it'd be kind of cool to like create a name called Sazon Booya, kind of like a parody of Sazon Goya, which is a famous Spanish condiment that people use in Latin culture. And Sazon means, you know, condiment, spice. Booya means noise. So it's like noise with flavor, essentially. That's the name. Yeah.
That's it. Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Nah, that's pretty much what it is. That's how we came up with the idea.
Well, that's pretty awesome. I like the blend of spicy noise you guys have been bringing out.
Thank you.
So you guys just got off the Mothership tour with Skrillex, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was an experience you can't really explain unless you are actually with it. You know, like, we're blessed to be in a position where Skrillex would actually let us do that. And, you know, we were forever grateful for him. He's one of our biggest supporters. So, you know, we're forever grateful for anything that he put on our plate. So, I mean, all the after parties we played with Sonny was just amazing. You know, like, it's just an experience you can't explain until you actually experience it. You know, it's really unexplainable. You know, it feels good. You know, like we're nobody compared to what he's doing, and we're just happy to be where we are. You know.
What were some of your favorite dates that you played on the tour?
The Philadelphia date was definitely one of the biggest dates that we played. You know, like it was a really great turnout. Like we got a lot of people to be interested in the Moombahton. You know, at first people weren't really too crazy about it, and then 15 minutes later the whole place was rocking. So like we were really happy to actually be able to change people's minds on the whole, you know, sound, the whole genre. You know, to get people interested in what we're doing. You know, it was great.
So I'm wondering, what's next for you guys?
Well, it's funny because on the way over here, we're already working on our third EP, I should say. We're just trying to, I think what we want to do is experiment with different sounds, but always keep that Latin flavor in everything that we do. And with Moonlight, it was very experimental for us because we were trying to appeal to different demographics. Each track on that EP, you know, it has a different appeal to different demographics, and you know, it was something that just kind of formed organically. And we worked with LA Yvette, who comes from a pop background, so her influences, and she's also a producer, an amazing one at that. That helped mold and create the EP. But I think for the third one, we might go back to something more similar to what we did with La Bomba, a little bit more grittier and more Latin-fused sounds. You know, we don't know. It might change in the next 2 weeks, next 3 months. We don't know yet. It's just an idea that's floating in our minds at the moment, you know?
Anything you want to add to that?
Nah, you pretty much said it all. Like, we're really working on the next EP right now, but we're definitely trying to go back to the Loboma sound, but evolve it and go in that direction, but pretty much give you like the 2012 version of what Loboma would sound like at that point, you know? Like, Moonlight was definitely an experience for us to try the new evolved sound of Bajaton, but try to give our own twist and our own flavor to it.
All right, well, this has been Josh with DropTheBeat ST, here today with Sazon Booya at the El Dorado Cocktail Lounge downtown. And stay tuned for more interviews in the future.